Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. Going to have a look, see what's coming through for your reading. If this resonates, don't forget to like, comment down below, and do subscribe. We're going to check out and see what is coming through. And yeah, this is a safe space where you are always very, very welcome, okay? And I do readings every day. I turn up every single day for you without fail and have done that for the last 4 years. And it's my dedication to you, okay? So I also offer personal readings and services. They are done within 12 to 24 hours. And everything is linked down below and on shopmoonlightguidance.com. Okay, so if you need a consistent person, I'm here, okay? Let's see what is coming through for you. Page of Cups. Someone's not really putting enough effort towards you, okay? I'm going to say it straight away because I saw the Page of Cups and I was like, it's just not enough, okay? It's not enough. You expect more, okay? And there it is. 6 of Pentacles. It flew right in that direction. Yeah, see, with the 3 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles, I just feel like you're quite disappointed. It's almost like you want more, you expect more from a person, and they're just not doing enough, you know? They keep you waiting, they keep you guessing. It's definitely frustrating. You feel a bit of distance with this person. You feel like they don't really prioritize you, and you're kind of always waiting for them to be done with something in order to have their energy, or in order to be able to speak to them or talk to them. You always feel like they have to be completely free of things in order for them to think about you or to talk to you. It's almost like, you know, always having their energy or having their time or having communication with them when they haven't really got anything going on. But when they're really busy, they're way too busy for you. It's that kind of energy which really frustrates you because you see a lot of potential with this person, okay? 10 of Cups. You see a lot of potential. You feel like this person, you know, apart from the fact that they're quite distant and they kind of keep you waiting, they have a lot to themselves. You know, they're kind, they're caring, they're sweet, they have shown some form of an interest towards you. But somehow, you know, 10 of Cups, if I'm being honest, even the tarot's being honest, because I was like, you obviously feel this way towards them when they kind of treat you like this, right? And I think it's that potential that you're quite excited by. You're like, oh, you know, like once they're sort of, maybe they're traveling, maybe they've got a lot going on with work right now, business and things, but you hold on to a lot to their potential and you see them as a potential partner when actually right now they don't really treat you very well. And I was going to say, like, there's a bit of ego coming through with this person, you know, where it's almost like they sort of feel like they can do this. And the reason they feel they can do this is because they know that you'll always sort of be waiting around for them because you've kind of taught them that, which is really sad. Like, one of the reasons why they are overly distant with you is because they feel like they can do that. They feel like you will accept that. And the minute you don't accept that is the minute that they will actually be like, oh my God, I'm going to lose this person. I better do something about it. But because they know that you are okay with their distance, and because you are basically sort of teaching them like, oh, it's fine if you're distant and you need your own time. Like, I'll just be waiting here anyways. I'll message you whenever you're free anyways. You're sort of teaching them in many ways that you're okay with that, even though you're not, right? But they feel like you're just going to be there. And I think they've got that ego. They've literally got ego, thinking that you'll always be there for them. You'll always be there regardless of what they say, regardless of what they do, regardless of whatever. You'll always be there. And that's not nice on their part. Like, that's really not nice on their part. I need to know what's going on their side. Yeah, Queen of Wands. They feel like you'll always just be available. You'll always sort of be there. And they feel quite lucky in that sense that, oh, like, you'll always be there for when I need you, but I don't need you right now, so I'll just keep doing my own thing. But that's not nice, you know. Queen of Wands, they're keeping you for later. It isn't great. And understanding their distance is, I'm not going to lie, like, this reading can be a bit painful, but I think it's important to understand. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? What should you do? What can you do and what should you do? Wow. Wow. Not seeing this many aces come out in a straight away kind of situation. Okay, let me just show you these aces for a second. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. We don't have the Ace of Pentacles here. What does that show? It's interesting because it's about being linear, okay? Ace of Pentacles is very different, right? These are all like very sort of linear, and you can see that. linear. Ace of Pentacles is not linear. It basically means having power. Okay, now I'm not saying that Ace of Pentacles doesn't have power, but Ace of Pentacles is sort of a very soft energy. This is soft too, but it's very sort of linear, okay? The universe right now is telling you, and tarot is telling you, I think your angel guides are also, angels and spirit guides are also telling you, do not be soft. Do not sit there and wait. What are you doing? Okay? You are showing this person that regardless of what they do, you will be there. And that's not going to help you. That's not going to help you because they will always think that you are going to be there and you will waste time. The best thing to do in this situation is to have power, okay? They see you as the Queen of Wands, but you need to act like the Queen of Wands. What that basically means, whether you're male or female, I read energies in tarot, not specifically genders. You've also got the Queen of Swords as well that came out in regards to what to do. You must have power. You must, detach yourself. Now, what that means is pulling more energy towards yourself, living your life, doing you, putting yourself first. That doesn't mean you need to shut the door on this person's face, but energetically, you need to shift that power to yourself. And if you need to have that conversation with them, by all means, have that conversation with them, but let them know that you are not going to sit there and wait for them whilst they just do whatever, with them just thinking that they can just do whatever, because you are expecting more from them. You are expecting this from them, okay? And they have this ego that they can kind of just tie up loose ends, do whatever, and you'll still be there. No. They must understand that they either treat you well now, or you're about to live your best life, okay? So it's really about detachment, which means pulling your energy back towards yourself, perhaps having a conversation with them, okay? Because otherwise, you have an expectation that they will want to be with you, and they'll be with you, and they'll be with you, but they have a different way of seeing things where they want to just live their life, tie up loose ends. When they're ready, they'll come to you, but when they're ready could be a long time from now, and I don't think you have time to be sitting around and doing all that waiting, and I don't think you should be waiting, because then you're teaching them that they can do whatever, and you'll be waiting. Seven of Pentacles, Hermit. Indirectly, you are waiting for this person, and it will emotionally erode your self-confidence, your self-worth, your self-esteem. It may already be doing that. If you feel like your self-confidence and your self-esteem has eroded because you're waiting for this person and they're kind of not really being serious, but they're keeping you in limbo where they do enough but they don't do enough, they do enough but they don't do enough, you must pull that energy back towards yourself, okay? Queen of Swords, having power, focusing on your goals, your hobbies, the creative aspects of your life, focusing on your career, also focusing on what you know you need. If you want commitment and you're waiting for this person to commit to you, but you're not really telling them that you want commitment, but then you must pull back your energy, okay? It's really about making sure that you understand that right now, the reason they treat you the way they treat you is because you're allowing them to treat you like that, okay? And when you do that, there are a few different things that you can do. First and foremost, having that conversation, very important. Second of all, understanding what your needs and your wants are. And if they can't align to that right now, then it's really about understanding that right now they can't give you that. But don't sit and wait and do that, okay? Because they seem to sort of take you for granted in regards to that, okay? It will erode your self-confidence that you are the one sitting and waiting, hoping for commitment, when all they seem to be doing is running away from their problems, running away from their emotions, and spending all their time with their friends. It will hurt you. It's really important to understand that this person right now operates from a place of ego. They operate from a place of just thinking that they can have you whenever they want you, and that's not going to serve you. That is going to erode you, and I have to be really honest in saying, I don't really want that for you. I want you to feel the happiest. I want you to feel the strongest. And what is the best thing to do? Best thing to do here is obviously to have a conversation. That conversation will give you a lot of light. It will give you a lot of truth. And to have that conversation is just, hey, where are you at in your life? What is it that you want in your life? The fact that they will tell you that maybe, they may tell you that they don't have a lot of direction or purpose, or maybe they are ready. So the thing here is that obviously this is a general reading. It can go in two different directions. Either they accept you or they reject you, but it will tell you everything you need to know about where they are in their life right now and where you need to be, okay? Because this person is confused. They're not in a place to be able to give to you, but obviously you want them to give. And so the greatest way to get what you want out of this is to detach and to put yourself first, to live your best life, to take care of yourself, and to know that this person will come to you when they are ready. But you can't sit there and wait for them to come, okay? And that's as simple as that. So live your best life, take care of yourself. You don't need to shut the door completely on their face, but you don't need to sit and wait by that door in order for them to come. It's the middle ground approach. Key to the law of attraction is detachment. Law of attraction means knowing what you want, being okay without it, okay? So that's really where it's important to be, and to understand their distance, that, you know what, right now they're not ready. So they will take you in circles. They will take you, string you along, not be so sure of where they want to be, of what they want to do, etc., etc. So that's really the main thing that I am seeing here in regards to understanding their distance. Now, if you want to know, what would happen, or what could happen, or what, if you have questions around this, like, what should I do, Moonlight, for my situation? A personal reading is really what will tackle that, because a personal reading resonates personally to your situation, and that's what's going to help you to understand your situation. So if you're ever interested, personal services, readings, items, rituals, always listed down below. There's thousands of 5-star reviews. If you want to know exactly what to do in your situation, what would happen in your situation, or questions about your situation, if you want to ask questions before you have a conversation with a person, to see where it could go, we can definitely look into that. And this is your reading. And yeah, everything's down below, listed down below, shopmoonlightguidance.com, and also on Etsy, and I'll see you soon.